my name is Josina, and today I'm going to talk about phone apps and how I don't think that they're beneficial to students, but they're actually rather distracting. So, new data from Nelson shows that U.S. Android and iPhone users age 18 and over spend 65% more time each month using apps than they did just 2 years ago. So I feel like we're using our apps and our phones way more than we used to. I'm going to talk about time spent on apps, what kind of apps we're using, and what causes us to be distracted. So first we're going to discuss time spent on apps. So statistics show that on average more than 30 hours a month are used on apps. So that's about 7.5 hours a week. So we as college students, for every 2 to 3 credit hours, you're supposed to study about 3 hours. So on average, we're supposed to be studying about 30 to 45 hours a week, and that's of course if you're taking a full schedule. But so I feel like instead of using the 7.5 hours on our phones or on apps, we could be using that more to study and things like that. So next we're going to talk about what kind of apps we're using. So 79% of time spent on mobile apps is on entertainment, social networking, and games. So even when we're using our apps, we're not really using it towards anything beneficial to learning or things like that. We're using it for our own purposes. And of the 21% that's left over for us to use, I feel like we're still using it on other things such as looking up the weather or looking up news updates or things of that such, not really things for school or downloading apps to help us memorize, not things like that. Finally, we're going to discuss what causes us to get off topic or to lose focus. So 70% of all smartphone users allow push notifications. So push notifications pop up on your screen whenever an app has something that they want to tell you or something for you to look at. So I feel like if you're using your phone to look up something for homework and then a push notification pops up, you're tempted to click on it, and then once you click on it, such as like on Instagram, let's just say you get a like on Instagram, you click on it, you go to Instagram, then once you're on there, you spend more time on there because then you start looking at other things and you just get off topic and it makes you lose focus. So now we're going to wrap things up and look at the overview. So we talked about time spent on apps, what kind of apps we're using, and what causes us to get off topic or lose focus. So overall, I believe that apps are beneficial in a way because they can help us, look up the weather or news or stay connected with our friends or family, but at the same time, we should limit our time on there and not let ourselves go over and spend 30 hours a month just on apps alone. That doesn't count like text messaging or anything like that.